Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for joining me for this video. My name is Leanne. Welcome to my channel, In the Garden Again. In this video, I am going to walk you guys through my boiled down system of how I plan out my garden. If you're starting from scratch, first things first, why do you want to garden? Is it to learn, to watch something beautiful grow, to get food security somewhere down the line? Once you narrow down why, it'll make the rest of your decisions a lot easier. So that's a step one, figure out why. Once you figure out why, you can figure out your budget and you can figure out your style that you prefer. If you want to do container garden, like raised bed gardening or in pots and planters on your patio, or if you want to do in-ground gardening, either no-till style or tilling style, figure out the style you want to make your garden. Step two is find a sunny spot in your yard. And don't worry if you don't have a spot that gets full sun. There are still plenty of things that you could grow that don't require full sun. You just want to make sure that whatever you're planning on growing, you find out if it needs full sun or not, so that you're not wasting your time. Step three, what do you want to grow? Do you want to grow just to see something beautiful, which in my opinion is literally anything you can grow? Do you want to grow food? Do you want to grow food to sell or food for just your family? A couple seed companies that I recommend is The Rusted Garden. He's got a YouTube channel. I've learned quite a bit from him. Sanny'sSeeds.com. She has a blog and I think she has a YouTube channel too. Her husband actually also has a YouTube channel. Check them out, Sanny'sSeeds.com. I bought quite a few seeds from her and I've had great success with them so far. And then lastly is RareSeeds.com. That's the website for Baker Creek Seed Company. They are a huge heirloom seed company. They just have such a cool variety and I really like them. The pictures are so beautiful. I'll just like flip through the seed catalog and just, I don't have to like buy anything. I'm just like, this is so pretty to look at and I love it. In addition to those three suggestions, also Haas tools, but look locally. If your local nursery sells seeds or plants, they might have varieties that grow better in your area. Nice to have people to kind of get in your little circle to ask questions of what grows well in your area. I got this tip from Jill from Whispering Willow Farm. She suggests that you make a list of all the seeds you want to get. Every single one that you're like, oh that's cool, make a huge list. And then once you have that entire list made, go back and get rid of the ones you really don't need. I got that tip from Jill. I'll link her channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have heard of her channel already, Whispering Willow Farm. This next step, this is step three. This helps me out a ton and I probably do this over like in a bunch of different ways, maybe 3 or 4 times before I actually do the garden. And that is draw it out. It does not have to be pretty. Literally, I drew a rectangle, divided it up into like the square footage, and I kind of do the square foot style gardening sometimes, so it's easy to plan it out that way. You just do it to scale, square feet, super easy. If you have graph paper, it makes it even easier. And draw it out here. My handy gardening journal. This is where I will show you guys what I did. Okay, this is one of my first drawings. I drew it out so many times. And then this is like a close-up of all of the drawn out. And I drew it in pencil so that I can erase it and do it again. Though honestly, I think I'm gonna just redraw every year so that I have a record of what I grew. So it'll be nice to have the paper record of what I grew every season, and as well as like a record from my YouTube. That's where my whole YouTube channel started, as I wanted to have like a record to look back on what I grew, when I grew it, where I grew it in the garden. And it's really helped me, and it's developed into this where I'm almost at, well not, I'm closer to it than I was before. I'm closer to 500 subscribers, so this is Opal Jan, she's my kitty. I hope this helped you guys. I know I struggle from analysis paralysis a lot when it comes to garden planning, and there's a lot of people that I know that say they want to get into gardening, but they don't know where to start. So I figured this is an easy 4 or 5-ish step garden plan. Well, 5th step is to just get gardening. It really doesn't have to be intimidating, though I understand how it can be. Analysis paralysis is a real thing, and it is conquerable also. You can tell that analysis paralysis anxiety to go shove it, and you can go get your hands in the dirt and grow some delicious food and beautiful flowers. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this video. If you want to see more content like this, where I do a step-by-step walkthrough of how I do things, leave me a comment below. Also, if you want to be kept in the loop with all my gardening adventures, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll be notified whenever I upload something new. If you need a friend to learn how to garden with, I'm your girl. Happy gardening. You're fidgety.